Hi, good morning, everybody. This is Brittany at Bobcat Rescue here in Tampa, Florida. If you guys can take a second and share this, alert other viewers that we're live. We can't start a Monday without Manny. Of course, he's in a terrible spot for me to show him again. I'm hoping he will want to come over and visit. I explained to you guys last week how Kimba and Manny have to be shifted for cleaning while they're in their vacations. So there he is. Good morning, Nicole. Hi, Heather. Hi, Audra. Good morning, Cheryl. Good morning, Jill. Yes, we were looking for Manny, and here he is. Hi, mister. Hi. Good morning, Jessica. Hi, bud. Thanks for coming over. Thanks for coming over. Good morning, Melissa. We just got started, so today's the first time in a long time you're not late. Hi, Dawn. Good morning, good morning. Or good evening, wherever you are watching from in the world. Why don't you drop that in the comments and tell Manny Jaguar where you are watching from. Hi, Carrie Ann. Yes, they're doing our fun teeth sharpening behavior. Heather says, "You're so handsome, buddy. You're so handsome, buddy." So for those that missed my explanation last week, you can see that there is a door down. Out there is part of the 22,000 square foot funcation enclosure for our small and medium cats. And when he's in his home enclosure, we clean him by shifting him. So the section that he eats in is where he stays, and we clean the opposite side, and then we shift him over, and then we clean the other side. But we do the exact same thing when he's in vacation. So we feed him in this back section until it's all cleaned up, and then he can go out to the full enclosure. Buddy, don't bonk your head. Your head is too gorgeous for you to do that to. So, of course, he's like, "Hey, you're my keeper. You feed me sometimes. Open this door." But I am not your volunteer today. No, that's probably tomorrow. That is likely tomorrow. Hi, Rosie in Wisconsin. Yes, thank you guys for dropping it in the comments on where you are watching from. Hi, Maria. Hi, Teresa. Good morning, Mary. Hi, Deborah in Texas. Oh, you just got people all over the planet admiring you. Good morning, Sharon in Vegas. Hi, Sissy in Ohio. I'm originally from Ohio. Oh, we got people from across the pond, buddy. Manny Jaguar here. Yes. Already had breakfast. Today is the first Monday of the month. Therefore, it was our monthly ivermectin. So it's a clear liquid that we put into their food at the beginning of each month, just to help combat some of the parasites that could affect the cats here in Florida. Because you guys are out of control. Sometimes you eat weird things. He's like, "See, I have a whole section back here. I just have to paste right in front of your face. Make you feel guilty. Make you feel guilty." I know, buddy. Got Jessica in Virginia. Juanita in Maryland. You gonna be sneaky? I'm watching you. Good morning, Kate. Well, we just got started and we have only seen one gorgeous cat, and I want to spend as much time with him as we can. I really enjoy doing lives where instead of just trying to show you every single cat all in one live, that each day I try to get a little more quality time with the cat, talking about the cat. Manny is on funcation. He just arrived here last Thursday. To my knowledge, he'll be out here for a full month, and then the goal will be trying to get him into a transport cage so that we can move him to his brand new home enclosure, which will be where Max and Marianne were. You'd have to probably be living under a rock right now to not know that story unless this is your very first live. But we are swapsying some cats right now. Some of our bobcats that can be very difficult to move. We decided to switch them to enclosures that hook up to this funcation enclosure by tunnel so that they can just walk themselves there. So I figured it was an appropriate place to start on a Monday. And with the man himself, Manny is a Jaguar. He's about 16 years old. He was born and raised and used in the zoo world. He arrived here when he was about 10 years old. We discovered that he had had some blockages in his intestines over the years, and unfortunately he's had 2 situations like that here, so we've really had to change his diet a lot, watch his environment, restrict certain enrichments, things like that. But he's doing pretty darn good. We're very happy that he's still with us. You look mischievous. We are in Tampa, Florida, and it is cooking. It is very humid, very hot already. Really big, weird seasonal change happening right now. Right, Mr. Man. Thank you, Naomi, for sharing. The easiest way for you guys to care for these cats for free is sharing. Sharing is caring. That goes for all of our social sites. If you see a cute post that you like on our Instagram, you should share it to your Instagram story. It takes 2 seconds. It's free. Other people that are following you might see it, click on it, fall in love with a face like this, and then become a sponsor or a donor. Same thing with Facebook, our stories, our reels, our posts, our photos. YouTube, there's millions, I would have to literally say probably millions of photos or of videos on there. I saw that look. From every possible subject you can imagine, too. There's a lot of lives, but there's a lot of produced and edited videos, such as the cats and their eating habits, a lot of different enrichment videos. Do big cats like catnip? Big cats eating snacks. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. Okay, well, that's our sign. He's like, bye. He put himself to bed. All right, well, all we can do then is carry on. Go see who else might be out and about. That was your dose of Manny Monday. Oh, why is my phone being very blurry when I walk? That was weird. I'm kind of getting afraid that this stabilizer's on its way out, but we'll see. I usually only get about a year out of them. Florida weather is not kind to technology, and the fact that it's already this unseasonably warm this early, gonna be interesting. Okay, well, yesterday I know we saw Diablo and Beecher. We also saw Max and Marianne. Don't worry, I looked over to see if Chaos was out when I was with Manny and did not see her. Let's go see if Lovey happens to be in her recent spot, or maybe Shiloh. If Shiloh is not, I don't see him on top of that platform like usual. Maybe he'd be laying somewhere fun. So yesterday afternoon, our operant committee finally had a meeting. We had planned to have a meeting back in January, and then something else got scheduled that day, so we were unable to meet. So we have finally sat down as a group yesterday. That's myself and Aaron and Jen Russick and Sarah Dupree, and we went over all of the operant conditioning needs. There's a Shiloh. And that means some of our keepers are getting new assignments. Some are going to get assigned their very first big cat ever. Some got switched around, but a lot of our dynamics right now are doing pretty well, so we didn't switch a ton of people. But I do know Mr. Shiloh's getting some new friends. We really want our keepers that are part of the operant conditioning program to work really hard at, continuing to keep that bond with the cats, where they'll come right over. If it's ever for a vet reason, we can close them in a lockout. If we need to transport them, or for a vet reason, these guys that are back here attached to the funcation enclosure, we've got to get them really used to being able to, as soon as we're ready to move them, they will just follow their keeper and get some treats along the way. So we're trying to make sure that everybody wants to participate, is participating, and that they're logging it. And so we really covered a lot of ground yesterday. That'll be what I'm doing most of this morning, is getting all that typed out so we can make sure we didn't miss anything, and then I can reach out to all of our keepers. But this is Mr. Shiloh. Sorry, I cannot get all the wire out. He's in a very weird curved spot, but isn't he so handsome? So handsome, bud. Shiloh is a very large bobcat. He's second largest, because Max Bobcat definitely is the reigning champion on that. He's practically a lynx. Thank you, Allie, for your donation, and thank you, Cassie, for letting me know. Jill, I just showed Gilligan on, I think it was Thursday's live. I think I showed Kali that day too. They're both doing well. I mean, of course, they're having their old age issues. Kali's mobility has gotten pretty questionable. She's not really part of our operant conditioning program anymore. She only has one keeper assigned to her for that, and that keeper knows to primarily just get her to come over to you, and that's it. We don't do any other commands. Our operant conditioning commands are pretty basic anyway. We pretty much call the cat to the side. We ask them to lay down and remain calm and stay with us. We have them follow us along the sides of the enclosures. We have them go into their feeding lockout areas. We try to get them used to the door being rattled and all those various things. We don't have them do any other kinds of weird tricks. We don't have them stand up anymore or anything like that. It's mainly just get them to come over and lay down with you. But otherwise, Kali's doing fine. She's got a good appetite. She's still eating. She's taking her kidney supplement. Gilligan's actually been eating really well. He's still on a split diet. He still gets lactulose every morning. So he seems to be doing well. We did just recently treat him for a possible UTI, and he seemed to bounce back pretty well again. Still a little concerned about his vision and his hearing, but for the most part, he definitely knew where I was when I approached him on Thursday, so. I know that the older guys are the ones we're usually pretty concerned with, but honestly, we always have to remember that every day is precious with every single one of these cats. You just never know what's in store. And I did talk a lot yesterday about Priya. I do believe we will still be sedating Priya sometime this week and doing an evaluation on her. She hasn't been in a vet procedure in several years, and with her acting so finicky and hard of hearing and just really decreasing in her diet last week and the week before, we want to get her seen. But she, of course, the last 6 or so days has eaten everything once we've offered her a variety. So she's eating the amount she needs to eat. She's just still doing it in a picky way. So I'm really, fingers crossed, hoping for it to be like a dental situation, but we will do a full exam to see if there's any red flags. I don't have an exact date or time. I likely won't even find out till it's happening, so my apologies on that. Same thing with whether I'm filming or not. I've not been instructed one way or another. We usually turn on the Explore cameras and I usually go live, but we have changed our protocols a little bit, where lately I haven't been going live until the cat is on the exam table and stable and ready to go. So usually because I'm a helping hand, and I can't be a helping hand with only one hand holding a camera and the other one being useful. So that's kind of how that's been going. So I would expect an exam of some sort happening this week with Priya. You're so handsome, sir. I love this little zen moment with Shiloh. He can still be a fairly shy guy. He was one of our most recent rescues, one of our very last rescues in 2019. You are so darn cute. I just don't think my knees can handle that much longer. Let's try to go up. You're so cute. I see Frankie's not bothering you too much. Frankie's behind him, kind of walking back and forth. Sorry guys, I really wish I could get a better angle here, but that is a very content, full belly bobcat right there. We feed the cats every morning between 8 and 9. So they have had their full breakfast plus their ivermectin, so they're probably all going to be pretty sleepy today. He's such a good boy. I know, now we're hearing sirens. We're not very far away from a highway and a police department, so we get a lot of that. Look at that cutie pie. You have such big paws, sir. Such big paws. There are lots of squirrels today, too. Lots of squirrels today. Oh, here's Frankie. Frankie's on the move. Frankie's still not a huge fan of Shiloh. Shiloh doesn't care, though. Let's go over and say hi to Frankie. Before I leave this area, though, is there a Moses or a Bailey? I don't think so. On Instagram the other day, I posted a recent photo that Jamie took of Frankie, and a lot of people in the comments thought it was Moses. And I've been saying that for months. I'm like, these two are like twins. It's just that Frankie's a few years younger than Moses. But they look so much alike. They just have that really unique reddish brown with like a greenish blue eye. Like just a beautiful combination. Right, Frankie? Hi, mister. Hi, cute boy. Don't worry, that Shiloh's not over here. That Shiloh not over here. You don't have to be on such alert. Goes in through his den, out the other side. Come here, silly boy. I'm not gonna go close to your lockout, because then you always think I have food. I don't have food. Hi, kiddo. Come here. He is definitely our most stubborn bobcat. He does not give up on the hopes of second breakfast. Everyone else does. Everyone else gets the routine. Mr. Frankie does not. Mr. Frankie doesn't understand. You get the one breakfast. You get that one breakfast, sir. And then you get treats if your operant people are around. It's Monday, so when Philmo gets his med later, you'll get your good boy, good neighbor treat. Yeah, you'll get your good neighbor treat. Cute boy. You cute boy, you. Does Philmo still want to be your best friend? Hi, cutie. Oh, thanks for that. Thanks for that very sweet head nod. Yeah, and the booty. Always the bobcat booties. Like them booties. Yeah. I love you, buddy. Such a cutie pie. Such a cutie pie, Frankie. I wish Bobcat tails could talk. If Bobcat tails could talk. I bet they would tell us tales. Ha ha ha. Right, buddy? He's like, you're ridiculous. Go away. You're ridiculous. I see it, buddy. Thank you for the greeting. Thank you for that greeting. I definitely love a good pun. Let's just put it that way. I usually have a 365-day like desk calendar, and the last one I had was nothing but puns. So it like opened me up for a whole year worth of just ridiculousness. Right? Yeah. I know. Good deal, buddy. Good deal. Where are you gonna go? I hear you rocking. I wish I knew what that meant. I do, I wish I knew. Shall we go see Philmo's cute face? Let's go see Philmo's face. He'll probably gonna get mad because I'm gonna come around the corner, but... Hi, buddy. I won't come any closer than this, okay? Hi, cute boy. Look at that Philmo. Look at that Philmo. That is a very grouchy, sleepy face. This is Philmo. Philmo and Shiloh came in at the same rescue back in 2019. They also came in with Mouser and the late Tom Tom from a facility that had shut down after 40 years in California. Yeah, we scooped you up to give you the good life, didn't we, buddy? Yeah. Prince Philip. Prince Philip. I love the... Oh, I know, mister. I love the ability Bobcats have where they're like, if I just focus so intensely that this person goes away, they will go away. They usually squeeze their eyes shut or they look away. There you go, buddy. See, I'm not a threat. You can relax. You can relax. I promise. You've seen me with Smalls. You know nothing bad gonna happen. So handsome, though. So fluffy. Got a really good ruff that went on this winter. He's in his favorite place. We constructed a big jungle gym playground for him. He can go up and over and across this tunnel, and he has like 2 more of these intricate platform areas, but this spot right here really is his favorite. You'll find him here like 80% of the time. Otherwise he might be walking around, or he does like the coolaroo on the other side, which is really wonderful because the enclosure he was put in when he first arrived, all he would do is climb to the very, very, very top of a tree, and half the time you were worried he was stuck up there. He wasn't. He just refused to come down for anybody. So this has made it easier to care for him, observe him, get his AM and PM meds in him. You don't see my little girl out. It's awfully hot. I don't want to make her prance around, so we will go see if Lovey is maybe in her little spot that she's liked in the mornings here lately. If not, I've got a biscuit right there. I say we stop and talk to a biscuit. So I did do some brainstorming. I even made a mood board for anyone who designs or does it with clothing or household things. You'll know what I'm talking about, but I think I've decided what I want to create for Smalls for her birthday. I'm going to keep it a secret for now in case I can't pull it off, but it's pretty intricate. Hi! Hi, cutie pie! Here's a Nabisco! Hi! I bet you and brother are still separated for breakfast. Oh, it smells like some severe cinnamon over here. Who threw all that cinnamon in there? Directly below me on the ground and in the ferns is just a crazy amount of cinnamon. We use a lot of different herbs and spices. We don't use salt or pepper, but pretty much everything else we try really hard to enrich the cats by giving them different scents. We spray paper towel rolls, toilet paper rolls. We use paper bags. We put a lot of different things in those and toss them in for enrichment. But sometimes they just like the loose spices, and cinnamon is a big one. So it is very strong though. He's super strong. Yeah, Nabisco's almost always plotting, and he's extremely unpredictable. I have to be very careful with him. His favorite game in the whole world is swat the foot or swat the camera. And he has some serious daggers. Those are some for real murder mittens, sir. Are you watching Kelowna? I don't see her. Yeah, Nabisco is my original baby. He was the youngest, smallest bobcat I'd ever seen come in to Big Cat Rescue. He came in the same rescue as Smalls, and in fact they were confused because they thought Smalls meant the very small cat. He was about 6 months old. He was about the size of his own head. Definitely couldn't be in 4x4 wire. And Smalls was already a couple years old. But by the next day, they knew one was Nabisco and it was the baby, and Smalls was the pretty little girl. You're such a good boy. Nabisco, over the years, definitely seems like maybe there's some neurological issues there. From time to time, he has had seizures. We think that that's possibly why Mrs. Claus might have attacked him when they were sharing space. But he was young and playful, so Flint became his best buddy. They've been doing really well together. They're actually very similar as far as they both are just a little off. Definitely were not releasable to the wild. Definitely have a little bit of some issues. Not being raised by moms, they usually will have things like metabolic bone disease, with a lot of dental problems, things like that. So we're just keeping a very close eye on them, but he's been doing really well. I don't think anybody has seen anything like that with him in a while, so. What a very good boy. Flint is over there somewhere. I thought I saw him squirreling around. But I have said Lovey's name like 3 times, and I keep like, oh, here's a cat. So let's go to Lovey. At least see if she's in her spot. Oh, you naughty bobcats. This is Kelowna and Dryden's enclosure, and they're digging a hole. I would assume it's them. Uh-oh, I don't see her in her little spot she's been going to lately. See if she's out anywhere else. She likes to lay right in that little corner there. Maybe it's too hot and it's a day to be in the den. I don't know. She's very good at blending though, so take my time looking. If you guys saw one of my reels here recently, you know that I brought Lovey some enrichment when she was laying over here in these ferns. She did not care. I have a feeling she played with it. Oh, there she is. Okay. She's on the opposite side of that den. I think she'll be our last cat, so if she'll let me approach and hang with her for a few minutes, that'll be a really wonderful moment with Lovey. I have a really special place in my heart for Lovey and all of the cats that were already here at Big Cat Rescue when I first started. They were like my very first babies out of everybody. You know, they'd already been living here for a few years, and I went through all of my training and all of my learning with them. And there's really like only about a dozen left. Can we come say hi to you, lady? Hi, sweetheart. Can I show everybody how cute you are? Look at that love bug. It's okay. Hi, it's just a camera. It's just a camera to show everybody how cute you are. Look at that little Lovey. Lovey's in the same boat as Sue, where they're missing a canine tooth, which gives them that cute little smirk. I know, honey. I know, honey. Thanks for letting us come see you. I know it's sleepy time. I know it's sleepy time. You found a very good spot. You got a pillow built in. You got that nice pillow. Had to give me that little warning, Ruff. Yeah, just here to talk to you though. Just here to talk to our little lady. Tell everybody that they're gonna have a lovey day and a lovey week. That's all we can hope for, right? It's all we can hope for is everyone has a lovey week. Well, a very, very big thank you to anybody who donated today. Right, Lovey? Say thanks for the donation. For anybody who has sponsored the cats, we are about, 6 days into a brand new month. So the month of March sponsorship winner this month will get a Kimba Tiger paw print. So if there's anybody you haven't sponsored, like little Lovey here, you can go to bigcatrescue.biz, go to the sponsorship kits, choose your favorite species and then your favorite cat, sponsor, and then at the end of the month you'll get entered in that drawing. Right, pretty baby? Little love bug. Little love bug. If you want to rewatch this from the beginning, we started with a Manny Monday, and you can rewatch it at bigcattv.com. Say thanks so much, everybody. Look at that little face. You're so cute. Really appreciate all of you that helped out in the comments today as well. I just could not do any of this without you, so thank you so much. And I will see you guys soon. I will likely be volunteering tomorrow, so unless anything else pops up, I most likely won't have a live for you tomorrow, but Wednesday, Thursday, and then whatever is decided with Priya's vet exam, anything else that pops up. So thank you guys. Have a great rest of your day. A great start to your week. We're gonna let Lovey get back to her nap. All right, say bye.